So fake sneakers in 2025. Now I came across this which popped up. It seems to be another example of somebody getting got by one of these sneaker reselling platforms, which reads, warn my boy not to shop on StockX. He went ahead anyways and ordered the velvet brown Travis Scotts. Now I got them in, compared them to mine, and what do you know, fake. Insoles completely different, shoe color off, stitching color off, extra laces, boxes, font off. How did these pass? So it seems to be another example. We've heard this story plenty of times. This is an example from StockX, but we've also heard nightmare stories from GOAT as well as eBay. Now, of course, there was a whole bunch of different replies here in the comment section, but I found this one to be pretty interesting, which reads, let me let y'all in on a secret. Nike QC is ass. They use multiple different sets of different materials for the Travis Reverse Olive and the Velvets. That means variation in material, color, and texture is normal. Half of y'all just have some type of hard on for catching fakes. They then went on to provide an example, which you have here a retail or two different retail pairs, both from the same factory apparently, which do feature different materials. Now, if you can't tell from the image right here, the pair featured on the bottom actually happens to have a sole which features more of like a purple silver type of hue. So I would say it's not too far-fetched, to think that Nike's QC is trash and to think that they would actually use kind of like different materials for different types of retail pairs, or should I say for the same type of retail pair right here. So we got a little quick story for you guys right here. I had to dig this image right up from the archives. This is actually my modest sneaker collection back in 2012. Now, when we think back to these sneaker days, which were great times, by the way, I think most people would think of like fake sneakers prior to this as like them SpongeBob joints, like the clear sneakers, the ones that you would grab from like the local flea market, or dude would pull up having a whole bunch of J's in the back of his trunk, something like that. But actually, interestingly enough, I did have a pair of what I thought were the 2010, or was it 2010? Yeah, 2010 Cool Grey Jordan 11s. They're not actually pictured right here, but funny story is that actually when I sold off all of my sneakers at the time, which was like something like maybe 2015, 2016, that pair of Cool Grey 11s, which I did actually sell through eBay, the seller that purchased them, he messaged me and said something like they were B grades, asking for a discount. So what I did was I was just like, yeah, bro, you can have a discount. I really didn't care. I didn't question it at the time because I was just selling off a whole bunch of sneakers, looking to unload my entire collection. But kind of the whole thing with bringing up that story is to say that even at that time, fakes were getting good. You couldn't really tell at that time. And that was back in 2012, 2016, through that era or whatever. So I don't really know if I was either being finessed by bruh, or maybe they were B grades, or who knows, maybe they were fakes. But the whole thing is you really couldn't even tell then. And it seems like even now, more so than ever, fakes are getting even better than ever. So it feels like nowadays, more so now than ever, the line between real and rep sneakers or fakes, whatever you want to call them, has been kind of blurred. So right here in this image, you have a very well-known sneaker reseller, which for the record, I have no reason to believe that this dude right here is selling fake sneakers. We've been seeing this for years now, resellers posting up with their sneaker inventory, but based off the comment section, it seems like a lot of people, feel like these happen to be reps, which I actually have no reason to believe so. But somebody put, let me see you legit check one of them on live. Somebody else put facts, that's what I'm saying. These got to be those weird websites all over YouTube showing theirs compared to others when they're both reps. Somebody also put, these got to be fakes. Ain't no one selling them for that low. Relationships, my ass. Make a video legit checking 5 random pairs. So it seems like a lot of people believe, once again, that these are reps. I feel like, there's no reason for these to be reps, but why does everybody feel like this dude got fake sneakers right here? Now, we also have this clip which surfaced previously. This is a whole bunch of unreleased 2025 pairs, which I believe this clip actually comes from like a month or so ago, which you got pairs of the unreleased Jordan 3s, the Black Cats. You also have the metallic 5s, as well as the rare Air 4s. But what I thought, they look legit to me, but based off the comment section right here, that tells a whole different story, which this person put, these could be reps. Somebody put them shit's fake. Somebody also put, got the plug in Taiwan. China is undefeated. So it looks like an overwhelming amount of people feel like these are fake right here, which for me, they look good to me, low key. As I said, it feels like the line between real and fake sneakers is kind of blurred nowadays because if this is what you guys are calling fakes, I mean, I don't really know how you could even tell. They look pretty good to me. So is it just the case that fakes are that good nowadays? Now at the same time, you know, you got fakes looking this good. And you also have this kind of new TikTok culture where they're low-key like promoting fakes. It feels like now some of these kids, they don't even care about fakes. Like, this is obviously not even a colorway the Jordan brand has ever released. So it seems like, I mean, I don't really know. Is this a problem that Jordan, Nike should be worried about? At the same time, you also have these people that are going to throw out all of these type of claims that fake sneakers come from the same factory that legit ones come from, which I can't prove that or disprove it. But for me, when it comes to shoes, I'm looking to buy joints directly from the source. You also have people that feel like, you know, they're getting over. People are stupid to pay resale when they can just get these from the fake website for like half the price or whatever. So then again, we come back to the original argument right here where this dude claims that his friend or whatever got a fake pair from StockX. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying that these claims are legit or not, but again, you feel like Nike, Jordan brand, their quality control is just that bad that you can get a pair of sneakers that would be the same release but have different materials? So somebody replies saying, my boy got his off GOAT this week. Look at the tongue where obviously you see the stitching is off on there. So that could be another example of bad quality control, or could it be that GOAT is passing fakes as well? Somebody put, could it be an overseas pair seeing two different colors on soles floating around, which is a legit question, but apparently based off that original image which I showed at the beginning of the video, both of those pairs did come from the same factory and did feature slightly different variations on the sole. Somebody put, that's unfortunate. Hopefully he can get a refund ASAP, which the good thing is, I believe now StockX does offer refunds, so I guess you got like up to 2 days to be able to refund that. But that's kind of like the risk that you run, or the run when you are purchasing these high ticket items from StockX. And I feel like nowadays when it comes to these fakes, when it comes to like these more popular high ticket items, you run a bigger risk of getting fakes mixed up in there. Somebody put, every day it's a new story with StockX. Is getting ugly. I mess with StockX, but not when it comes to ones. Fakes be whooping they behind. Yeah, exactly. So like when it comes to high profile items, high ticket items, pairs that we've seen for years now, Jordan 1s have been produced for so long. Fakes are running rampant when it comes to that one. You will be surprised how many fakes are being sold as authentics. They're even faking. Never mind, I ain't no rap, but if you're buying from Nike, Adidas, Kid Feature, or any other major distributor, don't buy. So that's kind of my feelings on it when it comes to these high ticket items. If you're not buying it directly from a retailer, you run the risk of getting got. But then again, you know, I'm on there sniping for the under retail pairs. I feel like nowadays when it comes to purchasing shoes through reselling platforms, if it's not something under retail, it's like, why are you running the risk right here? Somebody put, does it really matter at this point? Fakes are damn near one of one. It's not like the old days. See, then again, there you got those people that feel like fake sneakers are the same. Is that really the case? Because for me, I'm not looking to spend my money on a shoe which I know is not 100% legit, but am I wrong for that? Like, am I not up to date with what's happening right now? Somebody put eBay sneakers better right now. I mean, that's cool and all that, but I feel like if fakes are getting through StockX and GOAT, fakes can get through eBay as well. Nobody's perfect, man. And I feel like when it comes to authenticating these shoes, these brands can't even prove that they can authenticate them 100%. Somebody else put, fact is that folks still haven't learned to stop shopping from StockX after the lawsuit is baffling to me. Yeah, true. But then again, I feel like the whole StockX Nike lawsuit is low-key kind of like a smear campaign. Originally, remember guys, that actually all came about because StockX was selling unauthorized NFTs featuring Nike products, and then it kind of turned into this whole big smear campaign of Nike and StockX selling fakes. But I feel like now that StockX has a new CEO, Nike has a new CEO, that whole court case thing probably should be settled here in 2025, because that's a story that I feel like people are tired of hearing about. Mike L put, wouldn't use StockX if they were the last platform on the planet. I've had a few issues with them. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people feel that way, but low key, is that chatter really just online, or is that how people feel in real life? Because I feel like while it's super vocal here on Twitter and everything, on social media, I've already looked at the numbers, and StockX, they continue to expand year after year. So again, I'm not really too educated here when it comes to fakes. I see a lot of YouTubers doing these like real versus fake comparisons. I don't really mess with it, so comment down below, guys. Fakes again kind of spooky here in 2025. And when it comes to this case right here with this Travis Scott Jordan 1, where do you feel? Do you feel like bruh got caught up with a fake on StockX, or is it the case that Nike's quality control is really just that bad and they're just passing through shoes that low-key would be considered fakes by today's standards? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. I'll catch you guys next time. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Love.